So hello, and it's so great to see everybody. And just a quick hi from myself and Ken, who's just watching this and teaching me all the technology. So, I mean, I feel a little bit like the first time I ever had a fax machine or the first time I ever had a cell phone with this new technology. But I mean, it's just incredible if you think about what this technology can do. And for building the Amway business, I mean, wow, it just opens up so many opportunities that we are able to speak to anybody and everybody all over South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, firstly for our own market, but then also many countries around the world. And there's just massive potential for us to build internationally as well. So let's not forget that. So really worth it to learn this technology and master it. So we're definitely on our way to doing that, I hope. So I just wanted to touch on just a little bit of vision, firstly, in this short message today. And that is, Ken was researching and he came across Mr. Fu's name, and Mr. Fu is a triple crown ambassador. Now in Amway, we have all of these different levels, starting from 3% up to what we commonly know as a platinum level, where you're earning about $25,000 a month. So you can imagine a crown ambassador is someone that has 18 to 20 teams that are doing 21% every month. And a triple crown ambassador is obviously 3 times that. So you can imagine if an average crown ambassador in Rand terms is earning about 300,000 Rand a month commission, you can start to work out these kind of figures. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. And a lot of his new up-and-coming crown ambassadors within his team are under the age of 30. So I mean, this is just huge. And I think one of the reasons why the young generation are so successful at the Amway business and at networking is because they really understand the power of technology. So let us not be the ones to fall behind. It doesn't matter what age you are, we can learn. And we can learn this new technology. And Ken just introduced me to something today, and I actually knew about it. I had heard about it, but I'd just been too lazy to actually figure it out. And that is, of course, Google Translate. So we've been learning a little bit of French while we're here, and obviously in South Africa, working in the Cape Town market, we're constantly trying to learn a few isiXhosa words and to express ourselves correctly. And I mean, using Google Translate, you can just speak what you want to say in the English side, and then boom, up it comes on the Xhosa side. So, I mean, wow, what an incredible tool. So language is not a barrier. It really isn't. Let's use technology to our advantage. So one of the things that Mr. Fu says that's very important when you're starting to build your Amway business is, number one, recognize that Amway is a business and you need to be profitable first. So what he says is go wide first before you worry about depth, so that you are establishing that profitability and the money potential in your business. He also promotes a 4x4 sponsoring system, which we are using throughout our group very successfully. And so he would suggest then that your first goal is Ruby Platinum. So don't just aim for 10,000 points, he says. Aim for 20,000 plus points, because guess what? If you don't quite get to 20,000 points, you're still going to be an incredibly strong platinum and earning a lot of differentials within that as well. And he also says keep sponsoring. So don't stop sponsoring. If you're going to build an Amway business, it's almost like the habit of sponsoring needs to be like brushing your teeth every day. So every single day, every week, this is a habit of sponsoring. If you're finding that you are not sponsoring as many people as you would like, it may be perhaps that your belief is not coming across as to why this business really is a solution for many people out there. And let's be honest, right now, the economic situation in South Africa has certainly a lot of challenges for a lot of people. They're feeling so frustrated. They have very little margin in their monthly budgets. And I think some people really are feeling a bit desperate. So an Amway business and just learning how to build an Amway business really is a positive solution. And Amway is standing by to pay. So there's no problem there. You're not going to be promoting something where people are not going to get their money. They are seriously going to get their money. So go back and have a look at what Amway is all about. And one of the things that Mr. Fu says is go back to the messages from the founders of Amway. So that's Jay Annandale and Rich DeFoss, the original founders of Amway. Go back to their messages. And there's a lot of these messages that are available online, free of charge. And listen to what they have to say, listen to their wisdom, listen to their belief, listen to their mission and the principles and the values of Amway. Yes, it's a massive organization now and a massive business that's expanded around the world. But those original fundamental principles remain. So get passionate about Amway and understand what you really have in your hands. And then he says the next step is to be aware of building depth. So it's no good just only focusing on width all the time. As you're starting to build a really strong, sustainable business, you're looking to see where you can promote depth in an organization. And some of your organizations, you might find that there is one stronger leg than the other legs. This does happen, but that's not a bad thing, he says. Because ultimately that's creating stability in those businesses. But you as the leader of your business, you need to be constantly looking where's the lowest point in your businesses. Don't make the mistake of putting your own personal people into that situation, and therefore you're promoting stacking, which is against the founders of Amway and what they proposed in their original Amway business plans, and it's still a very contentious issue to this day, stacking. But look and see how you can assist the person in the deepest spot. Go down another level, find their 4 people, help one of those 4 find their 4, etc. And therefore you are actually taking control of the future stability of your personal business. And then he also says, be aware of looking for leaders. Now, sometimes people that you meet already have so many of the leadership skills that you're looking for. They're professionals, they're well trained, they've got all of those management type skills that will really help. But at the same time, that we don't ignore that this business is available and it's open to everybody, and we have so definitely seen that for ourselves with our own eyes, that people with absolutely zero skills and zero training and zero education, but with a passionate heart and a will and a strength of enthusiasm and a commitment to the idea of making their own income, they have been successful. So yes, you are looking for leaders, but you're also looking to empower those who just have a heart for being involved in the Amway business. And then I just wanted to finish off just with saying that we've got the Amway INDABA coming up next week, Saturday, the 15th. This is a fantastic opportunity to reach out to so many people within the Cape Town area, the Cape Town communities. Bring them in. It starts at 10:30, but encourage everybody to get there by 10 o'clock. We really find that this works incredibly well. So invite them for 9 o'clock coffee or a 9 o'clock quick meeting with you and a cup of coffee. Maybe you're going to bring some biscuits for them or something, and have your own little mini meeting if you like. Let them get their shopping done if they can before the event starts. Book their seats in the main training room so that we've really got a buzz going already by 10:30, and the room is really, really full. Also, we've got, and the 18th of July is Mandela Day, which is a very special day on the South African calendar, and that is an opportunity for us to pay the favor forward, if you like. And Mandela really encouraged us to maybe sacrifice a day and see what can we do for other people in South Africa. And I really feel passionate about books and about helping to support our library system, helping to support maybe schools in your area that don't have maybe many of the books that we might have a pile of sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. So in particular, I've been giving as many spare books as I have available in the area of personal development, business development, and handing those as a donation to libraries. And they will be so, so happy to receive these books. In some cases, we have been allowed just to put our own details on the back page. So people that might have read that book, maybe they will get in touch with you, but just check with the librarian of that particular library as to what you'd be able to do as part of that donation. And I really want to encourage you, maybe get as many of your books together as possible for the INDABA on Saturday. Hand out to those within your team that are able to attend the INDABA on Saturday, and then also find out the libraries that are in their areas, which are the libraries that you might be able to support. So that's my Mandela challenge. And I think on that note, I'm going to finish up on this recording. We really wanted to try and keep it short. And Ken and I are going to be spending a lot of time today just recording a whole lot of really short how-to videos, which you're going to be able to use for people that want to know how to register, how to show the plan, how to sell a product, etc., etc. And these are going to be available for you both from our Facebook page and also on YouTube, so that you can just very, very quickly upskill people, new people in your organization, and you can go from strength to strength. So goodbye from me for now, and look forward to catching up with you again really soon. And I'm going to just say goodbye and all the best. Cheers for now.